Hey guys, I'm continuing my meta achievement guides here. This time we have the glory of the Firelands Raider, which is in the Cataclysm expansion. It awards the Corrupted Firehawk mount, and there are 12 achievements in total, all obtained in the Firelands raid, which is located right here in the Mount Hyjal zone in Kalimdor. As you guessed from the title, it's not entirely soloable. One of the achievements, which I'll save for last, requires a minimum of 6 people and a little coordination. It's not too bad though, as you'll see. Before you zone in, make sure that you set the difficulty to heroic mode, either 10-man or 25-man, it doesn't matter. 10-man makes it a little easier, but 25 gives you more transmog if you care about that. The reason why you want it in heroic mode though is for the first 6 achievements, which is just killing each boss on heroic difficulty. So super straightforward, and as long as you're max level, it should be pretty simple. There's not a lot of weird mechanics in this one. If you already have these knocked out, I highly recommend setting it to normal difficulty, since you might need to reset the raid later if you mess up, and right now it seems like you can't reset heroic. If it's your first time here though, for the spider boss, when he goes up, you need to kill the dangling spiders and climb their web up before you get permanently stunned. And for Steghelm, be wary of the trash in front of him because they can chain stun you infinitely, so just kill them before they leap or run out of it. And for the Shanix boss, to spawn him, you need to kill some trash until the horn sounds 3 times. Moving into the actual achievements though, first up we have Death from Above. Only kills Cinderweb drones while they're atop the web canopy during the Beth-Talak fight. Pretty simple here, just make sure that you single target the boss and unequip any talents or gear that gives you AoE procs. Attack Beth-Talak until he goes up, kill one Cinderweb spider, climb his web, and then switch back to him and finish him off. Next is Not an Ambi-Turner with Lord Ryolith. Defeat him without ever causing him to turn left while his armor is intact. Another easy one here, just DPS his right leg and his right leg only. He turns in the direction of the leg you attack, so just make sure to never hit the left leg. Once his armor is exposed, finish him off for the achievement. Just make sure that you don't kill him too quickly because it can bug out the fight. Next is Do a Barrel Roll with the Alice Razor fight. Don't let any raid member get hit with these 4 attacks. The best way to deal with this one is to just burn down the boss as soon as possible before it takes off. So pop all of your cooldowns and use your heavy hitters. If you fail at that, you will have to chase her in the air. To do so, you need to grab 3 feathers on the ground, and while you're in the air, just make sure that you avoid all of the fire and take her out before you get overwhelmed. Next is the bucket list. During a single engagement, bring Shanix to each of the following locations in the Firelands before dispatching him. To make things easy, I'll just show you this map. It's quite the trek as you can see, and your intuition probably says to just mount up and drag him to make it faster. But unfortunately, one of his ads, Rageface, will eventually perma-stun you. To get around this, you either need to A. kill him, or B. activate your tank spec if that's available to you. If you're a tank, he won't ever cast it on you, so that's the best option. So, just take off any AoE proc stuff again, and drag him to each of these locations. A good tip is to use your achievement tracker, as it'll mark off each spot as you walk over it, which helps to make sure that you're getting credit properly. Next up, we have Share the Pain from the Balrog boss. Kill him without allowing any member to suffer torment more than 3 times. Just burn him down as fast as possible while staying away from the purple crystals that he spawns. Most people get this without even knowing it, and at the max level, you should pretty easily be able to do it. So just pop your cooldowns and big spells, and you should be good to go. And lastly, we have Only the Penitent. Activate both of Fandrel's flames without any raid member getting hit by Kneel by the Flame. This is the one that 99% of you will have clicked this video for. After Balrog is Steghelm, and he resides at the end of this big courtyard, with an ad casting a spell called Kneel to the Flame, which only hits you if you aren't /kneeling, sitting, sleeping, or lying. To the left and right of him, you'll also notice 2 clickable orbs. To click on these, you need to have 3 people stand in these little orange circles and click it at the same time for both of them, while still avoiding kneel to the flame. So in total, you need 6 people. The best way to do this is to make a macro for kneeling or sitting. Manually typing it out just isn't going to work out very well, so make sure that you do this. You'll also want to keep the ad targeted or set them on focus so you can keep track of the casts. You're going to want to assign people in 2 groups of 3. Start about right here in his courtyard, and after every cast, everyone moves up a couple of steps and kneels before the next cast goes off. As you can see, I do it at around 70%ish of the cast bar. Slow and steady definitely wins the race. The only way you'll fail this is if you get greedy and you try to take too many steps. Remember, there's like a half-second lag for the animation to finish for kneeling or sitting, so you should buffer it quite early. So, you basically want to have everyone do this until they reach their orb. Once you're at it, get in one of the unoccupied circles, and just stay sitting or kneeling until everyone catches up. You need to be in these circles, or else you can't click the orb. Once everyone's in position, have one person coordinate when everyone clicks it. The best way to do it, I found, is to say, after this cast. Nice and simple. I really recommend using voice comms like Discord or something because it makes it 10 times easier. If you do it right, you should get the achievement, and if you do it wrong, the orbs will disappear and you'll have to try again. You can try again as long as you don't kill Staghelm. Walk back, and on your left will be a shortcut to the entrance. Have everyone zone out, and then right click your portrait and click reset all instances, and the orbs should be back. There's also a shortcut right back to them right here. There is some conflicting information regarding resets. They change this stuff all the time, so it's no surprise, but most people say they have trouble resetting on heroic mode specifically. So if you already have all of those heroic achievements, you might want to do this part in normal just in case. My group was able to reset everything, but I did get this footage before BFA, and like I said, they do change it a lot, so you'll have to take that up with Blizzard, or wait until next week if you're having issues resetting. So, in summary, make a macro for sitting, kneeling, lying, or sleeping. Make 2 groups of 3, one for each orb on his left and right side. Target the ad, and slowly make your way up the courtyard, making sure to sit or kneel before each cast gets off. Once you reach the orbs, get 1 person in each little circle, and stay down until everyone's ready. At which point, have just 1 person call out when to click. The best tip I can give is to just be patient. The only time that people fail this is if they try to squeeze out an extra step or 2. It's not a race to the orbs by any means, and you'll waste way more time trying to get there 2 seconds faster and getting hit by the cast, so just take your time with it. But that's every achievement. Definitely one of the least time-consuming ones out of all of them, since it is just tied to 1 raid, and you don't have to globetrot everywhere. And everything is pretty easy, except for that last one, which people can struggle on. The reward is quite worth it though, in my opinion. Here you can see it in all of its glory. I hope this video helped you. I do plan on covering every single meta achievement if you like this one, so I'll have a playlist for that in the description. If you decide to join me, I'll see you then. Peace.
Farewell for now, mortals. We hope you enjoyed today's video. See you again soon.